The Masterpiece Cuisine fan club cruises to Cozumel on the SS Masterpiece, SS Masterpieza, gleaming, impossibly large cruise ship bobbed gently in the port. Aboard the ship, excitement buzzed like whipped cream on a hot eclair. This was the Masterpiece Cuisine fan club's maiden voyage, a culinary pilgrimage to Cozumel with a centerpiece feast at the famed Masterpiece Cuisine buffet. On the upper deck, near the gleaming gold logo of a crossed fork and scalpel, stood the club's most colorful members. Frogman, tall, wiry, and every muscle chiseled by years of senior swimming championships, glistened in his patriotic Speedo swim trunks. His gold medals clinked softly against his tanned chest as he struck poses like a living statue of aquatic glory. Next to him stood Dr. Colleen, radiant and composed. Her lab coat fluttered in the breeze like a cape, revealing a bold mini skirt beneath. The stethoscope around her neck gleamed, but it was her knowing smile and arched eyebrow that made her irresistible. She was there for both the cuisine and the science of digestion. Leaning against the railing with a content belly and an oversized t-shirt that boldly declared King James, stood the unofficial king of comfort, James himself. While his physique leaned toward buffet enthusiast rather than pool athlete, he exuded charm and confidence, and an uncanny ability to locate every soft-serve machine on board within minutes. Beside James was Lisa Lynn, sharp-eyed and regal. Her platinum hair was immaculately styled, her clipboard tucked under her arm, and her lips pursed with purpose. Known for her unshakable adherence to community guidelines and her unparalleled talent for spotting inconsistencies, Lisa Lynn had already reviewed the ship's entire code of conduct. Twice, Roberto Sterno, in contrast, wore his embellishments like accessories. With his booming voice and elaborate tales of having once invented shrimp cocktail, a claim none believed, Roberto was an undeniable presence. His monologues swirled with exaggeration, but his enthusiasm was so infectious, even Lisa Lynn sometimes forgot to fact-check him. Just as the sun reached its apex, a small commotion erupted near the deck entrance. Bursting onto the scene was Ziggy, an overexcited terrier mix with more energy than the ship's entire engine room. He dashed between legs, barking with glee. Behind Ziggy padded Catnip, a silken, dispassionate feline whose main hobbies were napping, silently judging everyone, and knocking objects off tables. The crew parted respectfully as Captain Davide Di Vermont emerged. His crisp white uniform stretched tightly over a belly full of stories, most of them untrue. With a theatrical sweep of his arm, he declared, "Ladies and gentlemen and esteemed pets, welcome to the floating temple of taste. I, your noble captain, once dined with the Queen of Denmark and taught Gordon Ramsay how to fold a napkin into a swan. But enough about Let Us Dine." The group laughed, except for Lisa Lynn, who scribbled "Verify Denmark Story" in her notebook. As the SS Masterpiece pushed off toward Cozumel, the passengers gathered around the buffet, eyes wide with wonder at the symphony of flavors. Frogman dove into the ceviche like it was a pool. Stevie was on a low-carb diet. Dr. Colleen examines the molecular gastronomy station with clinical awe. King James piled plates like a champion. Lisa Lynn ensured no one used the wrong tongs. Roberto Sterno spun tales about how he once taught Julia Child how to make paella, and Captain Vermont, standing on a table, recited a completely fictional story about how the ship's anchor was forged from a meteorite. Ziggy barked. Catnip yawned. It was the beginning of a voyage none of them would forget, and probably all of them would remember very differently. Stay tuned.